Good morning, everybody, and welcome. Namaste. It's Shah here from Shah's Angels, and we're going to get straight to it with the psychic reading cards. So, for you beautifuls that picked pile card A, should I say? Let's see what we got. Ooh, love this. Communication, you see? Straight away, I'm feeling there's some changes here. With number 10, there's an ending of a cycle. In fact, it's not even an ending, it's a completion of a cycle. And I feel like, with this, there's maybe a gathering, a coming together of two like-minded souls. That's what I'm feeling here. I don't feel like it's so much as communicating with someone from the past, but more like communicating with someone new. I'm feeling here, someone that's on your same kind of energy here, and it's almost like you're sharing wisdom. So communication. So number 10 is an ending of an old cycle. This is a completion. But when we separate the one is you moving forward. 0 is like the Fool, taking a leap of faith in a whole new direction. So this is a new beginning. So you may be coming into communication with somebody new. There could be some communication coming in. So I'm also feeling there could be some communication coming in, something to do with work or college or studying here. This is what I'm feeling. Over the phone, communication, Zoom communication, that kind of thing. But Spirit are wanting you to know, and my angel team are wanting you to know, that this is a beginning of a new chapter. It's almost like I'm looking at these birds that were once here, and they're like in shapes of the head. They're now free. This is your ideas soaring, going higher than the clouds that I'm seeing here. And I love it because I feel like for some days aren't always being as easy, like the darker days here. Well, you see, this is where the growth begins, isn't it? Because as you can see, that all this darkness down here, where this earth is, and the soil and the dark clouds, this below here is the roots. This is what's set you up to where you are now. This is what has enabled you to be free, breaking free from an old cycle. And I have a feeling, in fact, yes, Spirit are telling me it's a thinking way. So this old cycle that's come to an end is an old way of thinking, of doing things. Now you're wanting to explore and spread your wings and soar. But I love it because even in the darkest days, we start to see the sunshine that starts to shine through the cracks of the clouds, clearing away to an absolute beautiful brighter day. I love it. There's a lot of knowledge and wisdom here that you're going to gain from somebody as well. Someone that you're going to connect with to do with work that's really going to give you that leg up. Something that you've been waiting for and that you've been needing. Or you could actually be in communication with someone, and someone could be helping you take that next step higher in an education, in a business. It's something intellectual, something learning and sharing each other's wisdom. That's what I'm feeling here with Group A, with this card, communication. I feel like you've been in hermit mode as well. I'm seeing the Hermit card and the Hanged Man. Maybe not knowing which step to take, but this communication that's coming in, or the communication that you are already having, is really going to help you take off and go places. It's almost like that kind of little insight is going to be an epiphany. Yeah, they're showing me the Ace of Swords. So this new epiphany is going to be the aha moment. Because I already feel there's been a tower moment somewhere along the line here. And that's now why I'm hearing the silver lining. You've been looking for this silver lining, waiting, praying, wishing. Well, your angels have heard. And if this is not the sign right here today, then, I don't know what is. This is the sign to keep going. Always allow your mind to expand. The death of the old egoic self in the ways of that you thought you could do things, old self-beliefs, that kind of thing. All that has gone, it's broken down. And now it's like the mind is being released, it's being freed to allow to begin another adventure or to continue, but only leveling up, if you know what I mean by that, like going up in education, wanting to venture out more in a business sense. It could actually be traveling with business. There could be communication as well. Now I'm getting a different message here. There's a long distance relationship kind of going on here, but I don't know if you both even know that it is a kind of relationship, but it is. And it's almost like you're inspiring each other, and it's like your energies are just colliding and bouncing off each other, and it's growing into something beautiful. I see with the distance here as well that maybe it's caused some stress and some dark nights of the soul. Maybe having you reflecting again and looking upon yourself. Maybe communication wasn't quite clear in the past, you know. I also see, so there's multiple messages already coming through with this card. I also see something coming to an end, an ending of old ways, because tens are all about a completion in a cycle, and we are talking about communication. Maybe communication is broken down somewhere along the line with somebody that you thought you could never do a day without, or never speak without them. But there is an ending of old ways here and a beginning of a new. And for this cycle that's broken down, with this communication that's broken down, it's almost like in the 5D, in the astral, the communication, the spirit, the strength, the connection is there. So have faith. Like the Fool taking a leap of faith. I love it. So now I'm going to read from the book what this says. We have number 10, communication. Okay. The universe is communicating with you through signs, sounds, and songs. I love that. What was we saying yesterday with this reading? Feathers, signs, synchronicities. I love it. Don't forget, this is the back energy card as well for all of these cards. You know, follow the signs, you know, the universe, your angels, they're all guiding you in the right direction. You have received this card as the universe utilizes many different forms to communicate and is trying to make contact with you. Do you ever hear a ringing or buzzing sound in your ear? Do you ever hear words that pop into your head when you are thinking about a question that you like to be answered? Did you ever listen to a shell when you were a child and thought you could hear the sounds of the ocean within the shell? I did. I still do it now. Do you ever hear voices in the breeze or externally calling your name or providing you with guidance? This psychic reading card is a gentle reminder that the universe wants you to pay attention to the sound and the messages you are receiving. Understand that you are being guided from above and to be open to it. Receiving messages in this form can also indicate a loved one in spirit realm is trying to make contact with you from the other side in the form of clairaudience or clear hearing. You may also be receiving clairaudience communications through the lyrics in a song. Be open when hearing songs on the radio or when listening to music, as the universe may be attempting to communicate in this form. If messages are meant to be shared with you, the universe and loved ones in spirit will utilize whatever means are available. You may have been given this psychic reading card to encourage you to communicate with a living loved one, friend, or colleague to sort out a current situation. Have you been thinking about a friend or family member who you haven't spoken to in a while? Or are you someone you know currently having a difficult time or personally experiencing a challenging situation? This psychic reading card is a gentle reminder that talking through your worries, fears, issues, or doubts with another person could also help you resolve the situation. The universe wants you to know that you are not experiencing challenges on your own. The universe always has your back and is open to assisting you whenever and with whatever you need All you have to do is ask. Remember the dark night of the soul that I saw? Communication has broken down with someone, and what I want you to do, and what the universe wants you to do, and angels, is release the situation over it. Yeah, I'm seeing the Ten of Wands. It's like a burden, because once we do that, there's like, you see the lift with the birds lifting, and then you rise above them dark clouds, and that's when you can see more clearly, you can think more clearly, make more clear conscious decisions. Because I do see there's been some harshness down here, you know. Looking at that, the dark night of the soul is like arguments or anything that is hurting, anything that is putting forward challenging times. And I do see that communication had been broken down with here. But just know, hand it over to your angels, and your angels are going to help you. And so is Spirit. They're sending signs and synchronicities all the time. You see, there are good days ahead. So now we're going to go in with the butterfly affirmation cards and see what extra messages and affirmations we have from my beautiful angel team. Calling on the Holy Spirit, my angels and higher vibrational guides. What is your message that you would like me to deliver to the Soul Collective watching this mini read, please, team? I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. I love that. Nothing is impossible for the heart. Love will always find a way. Yeah, so if this communication has broken down with a loved one, or even a friend that you cherish in your class as a loved one, just know that the old ways of doing things are going. There is an ending and a completion, but also a beginning of something new. Maybe learning to understand, using that inner wisdom, learning to step back and seeing things from a different point of view, and getting to understand the situation, you know, and just, you know, ask your angels, what can I do to help the situation? Help me see clearly. And once you do that, you're releasing. I can't help but think, look, it's almost like releasing. You're releasing something. And then the angels will help you. They will help you bring things back into balance again. And if there is going to be some communication, then there will be clear communication. And I do believe there's some communication coming in as well. I've just heard a phone ringing, so there could be a phone call. So calling on the Holy Spirit, my angels and guides, what is the message that you would like me to deliver to the soul? Nambu, lovely. So we have two. Can I have another one, please, team? Thank you. Oh, thank you. Okay, we have, I don't compare myself to others because I am not meant to be a copy of anybody else. I was born to be me, an original, one of a kind. I am happy to be me. Maybe there was a discussion here, I'm feeling, and maybe this person from the past didn't like the new you, didn't like the new way you were shaping up, that kind of thing. Or maybe misunderstood the way that you're moving, the vibes and things like that. Because as you do start to grow, not everybody grows with you. So sometimes it takes for you to step back and to just look at things from a different perspective and to understand. And placing them healthy boundaries as well also gives us that beautiful space to spread our wings and to grow, you know. And then we have the more clear communication coming in. The more love within me is more powerful. The love within me is more powerful than doubt or fear. Maybe fear of speaking words of love to somebody, speaking of emotions, speaking of how you're feeling, you know. Maybe you're afraid of that. Wow, what did I just say? Letting go creates space for me to receive. Yes, letting go, releasing burdens. And this is what I'm reading from this. Releasing your burdens over to your angel team creates this beautiful space for you to then be open to receiving clear communication. And if it's not what you're wanting, please believe me, you will be guided along the path. So then you start to find validation for yourself. And sometimes you don't always get it from everybody, but sometimes you just think, you know what, I'm picking up and I'm moving on and I deserve better. So looking at this from a career point of view, because that went into somebody's message there. So now I'm feeling like a career point of view now. Maybe you're talking with a mentor or talking with someone in business, and they're trying to get you to see your worth and how amazing you are. These messages right here are, you have exactly what it takes, and you've got exactly what they're wanting and they're needing for you to expand and grow and spread your wings. Letting go creates space for me to receive. Letting go of the old mindset, the old ways of thinking. Yeah, they're showing me the Five of Pentacles, which is showing lack, and that's in the wealth side, the financial aspect, getting your finances in check, your home, etc., etc. And this can be changed to the 10 of Pentacles, and that's the money mindset change. You see? So calling on the Holy Spirit, my angels and the high vibrational guides, what extra messages from the Divine Doors do we have for the beautiful soul collective watching this mini read, please team? Woo! Thank you. I was going to ask for 3 flew out, look at that. Ooh, back energy card I have to show, we have 1111. This popped out yesterday. So whoever watched this reading yesterday and it felt like it resonated, the reading that I did for the page, then maybe, there's messages in here for you. And if you haven't watched that, then you have to watch that, because there's messages here as well. Synchronicities, numbers in double, synchronicity in 2. Don't hold back your love now. Life is meant for you. Time to expand. That's what I'm feeling. So we have the Sacred Lotus, compassion in action, the chosen tool. I see now the lotus in your spirit's jewel. So yeah, learning to see from a different perspective, learning compassion, and just realizing sometimes some people are just the way they are, and that doesn't mean anything bad. It just means you're ready to move forward now. It's almost like I'm seeing energies detach and move on, but this is good. You're letting something go. There's something big here that you've literally let go of, and because you've done that, you are now, your energy is moving in a new direction. If not physically, 100% energetically here. And it's beautiful. A distant kiss in a prayer flag. I wish of all wishes that you were here. Through sunlight and rain, I need you near. Now, do you remember the long distance relationship thing that I were picking up? Scared to speak each other's truths? This is what I were picking up here, and I can feel like there is growth within this connection. So we're talking about a long distance love connection here. There is definitely growth. There are 2 like-minded people on the same page, on the same page, coming together. It's like they're entwining. There's a lot of soul growth here. You can see this. And with the 2 trees, it's almost like they're very grounded, they're very rooted, they know exactly what they're wanting. And with that, they grow. And as they continue to water their own selves with this self-love, then it starts to expand, and then the connection becomes even stronger. Then it becomes you taking that chance, like the 0, like a fool taking a leap of faith in the right direction on a connection. Wow. I don't compare myself to others because I am not meant to be a copy of anyone else, because you're sure that no matter what, you are good. And if things don't work out, it is what it is. Because please believe me, when one door closes, there is always another. That's because the universe is matching you to where you need to go, your soul's purpose. I was born to be me, an original, one of a kind. I am happy to be me. Yes, you are in this beautiful space. The love within me is more powerful than doubt or fear. You have no fear. You know who you are. And you had to let go. And you created this own space for you now to be open to receiving this beautiful connection. Have faith and trust, I'm hearing. What the heck? Trust the universe. What did I just say? I have faith and trust, I'm hearing. And it says trust the universe. I'm so sorry, guys, for getting so excited like that. I'm high vibing as it is because I'm channeling with my angel team. And then they do these little things like this to me all the time. It's just great. Intuition has wandered and led you astray. The timing's not yours, but the universe at play. Have faith and breathe. Yes, we are talking in this connection. So we'll go in the long distance love connection here. Have faith and trust that things are working out and unfolding exactly how they're supposed to. I'm looking at the lotus flower just opening up. It's sacred. It takes time. Anything rushed is not it's not worth it. It's not worth your time because it breaks and it crumbles. But when you have patience is the saying. Patience is a virtue, sorry. When you have that, then it's almost like the kingdom of heaven just completely opens up because you've had this trust and faith in the universe, but more so you've had faith and trust within yourself. I love that. So then we're going into business connections. Again, have faith and trust. Your intuition has wandered and led you astray. The old ways of thinking no longer work. We're thinking that we are deserving and I am going to achieve everything that I want to achieve because I'm ready now. I'm ready to expand. And it's the mind that expanding here and it's beautiful. Communication, have trust and faith in the communication. A breakdown in a communication with a family or a friend or loved ones or someone that's close to you in your circle. Again, have faith and trust that things are going to work out. With it saying a distant kiss in a prayer, I believe this is someone pretty close. This is someone that you've had to detach your energy from in a big way. You may still be kind of close to this person, but your energy has literally detached and it's moving away. But that's not bad. That's because you are self-healing and you are giving yourself this space. Letting go creates space for me to receive. Yeah, because sometimes we need to let go of the anger. We need to let go of the frustration. We need to let go of the need to control everything. Again, they're showing me the 10 of Wands, releasing this burden, this situation over to your angels. And have trust and faith in the universe. Oh, wow. I absolutely love that. Thank you so much, angels. I hope you enjoyed this little mini read. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste.